No, but you want to tell the people what you're doing today?
We're grilling. We're meal prepping.
No. What we're going to do when we're done with this.
Alright guys, welcome back. Today is Sunday, the 11th, and guess what? Friday, I finally got the head back from JDPortwerks. He dropped it off with Taylor, and I was just so excited because it was a few weeks that I was supposed to get it. It took a little longer, but the thing was, you know, he was going through some stuff, I was going through some things, and it's just the time frame to kind of meet up took a while, but we finally got the head back, full pour and polish, huge shout out to Jeff at JDPortwerks. Check this thing out. So if many of you guys might know, don't mind the finger pointer, I'm gonna start using this thing. PR3 for B16 Honda motor. But look at these valves. Or look at these, look at the work. Just blinging. It's dirty, but I'm gonna probably end up painting the head. Don't mind the valve guides. They're in here. Yeah, the valve guides are right there. But don't worry about those, they're gonna get changed out. But he did an amazing job. Also, I had ordered this head gasket a while back from JHP, and they also sent me my SuperTech valve train. So we got our valves, our guides, our valve guides, our retainers, the valve guides, and springs. The ITBs are ready to go on the head. I'm actually end up keeping these, and my VTEC solenoid, which is ready to get mounted on. These are our retainers for our B16. And these are our valve guides.
They look like bullets.
They're not bullets, I promise you. And these are our dual valve springs. So this is how they're packaged. We got both sets of valve springs in there. And then these are our valves. Valves and your valve guide seals. So these were the major issue. It took so long to get these from JHP. Well, these are on back order. But we got these. So you got the intake and your exhaust. And then you got all your valves. These are the flat race ones, which I'll be running. I ran them on my last GSR setup, and they did really well. So we'll run those again. And I think that other box, you have an intake and exhaust. But these are, yeah. These are your other valves and your other sets of seals. So intake and exhaust. I forgot which one's which, but I'm not building the motor, unfortunately. But these are all the parts that I need to build the head. So with that, that's pretty much everything for the head besides the cams and cam gears. So I can actually send the head out to get a port job done, get everything nice and cleaned up, have the valve guides put in, the valve springs, retainers, the valves. All I need is just to put the rocker arm set in and cams and cam gears, put the valve cover, all the seals, put everything together. And then I want to order actually my an AM fuel rail and fuel pressure regulator. I already replaced the gauge and a bunch of hardware on the ITBs, but I think just to add a little more razzle dazzle to the manifold, I want to do that before we start doing onto the, once it's all paired, get all that set up and nice and squared away. The only thing needed to finish the head is my cams and cam gears, which I'm going to end up ordering in these next couple weeks. I'm going to end up running Toyota cam gears and some BC Stage 2s, just because I'm not trying to make crazy power. I want it to be fun but reliable. So that's what I'm going to go with. If most of you guys are asking, like, oh, what are you going to do with your head? It's basically a fully built head. I didn't change the rocker arms. I just went with SuperTech. I love the way that they ran on my last motor, on my last GSR, and I was like, you know what? For the kit, it was like $700 through JHP, and hey, I'm just gonna run it again. In here, this area is my block. This is my valve cover. I had Oscar from SOS actually shave for me. It was basically a Mugen replica valve cover, except I wanted this thing to be clean and neat as possible, so he just did this nicely. I'm gonna still trying to figure out what color I want to do to powder coat this, but the timing cover is cut on this, so this will be nice and clean. So you see the cam gears when they're running, and then I need to get the spark plug cover for this because it's not like a regular B series valve cover. So I'm gonna end up running a coil pack. So I gotta find the cover that goes here. I already have an oil pan, that's oil cap, and then I got a thing. I ordered this thing online that's gonna basically make this look a lot cleaner. But yeah, we're pretty much there. And tucked right there is the transmission, which we'll get to next. What's the next phase of this build for the motor? And our little helper came out today to get her hands dirty. But as you can see, she's wearing gloves.
Just got my nails done. I can't get it out of my face. I just got my nails done. Ew. Oh, it's stuck.
Just shove it in. All right. The main reason is because I need this subframe brace. So years ago, I got in an accident and I snapped the control arm. So one of these snapped in half. The thing is, this bolt that goes in here is welded on the inside. My buddy had to do the repair and cut it and repair it, but my passenger side wheel, your camber is like this, -2, whatever. The passenger side is opposite. So to repair that and fix it, I'm changing out the subframe. I might reuse these.
You'd be driving down the street with a limp.
Pretty much. So much for that, Emily. And the end link just broke. Luckily for me, I'm replacing all these things, so it is what it is. Alright, so all that's off. Now this thing's gonna go off to powder coating. I gotta take these little mounts off on top that actually go to the bottom of the car. But this is gonna get painted gloss black. Those I'll probably paint here like a black wrinkle. And then everything else I probably won't end up using. Probably the control arms. But for the main part, I need the subframe. On top of the subframe, but I don't have the paint for these. It's a black wrinkle and I forgot it at work. So on our next vlog, I'll end up powder coating these, masking them off in a black wrinkle. And this is the VTEC solenoid that's just getting a couple coats of paint. And Taylor wanted to help me today, so I'll let her do the easy stuff, which is paint.
He forced me.
No, I didn't. Just lay it down. It's on the back now. Okay, we got a professional here. There we go. Don't. This is our handy dandy paint booth.
Paint booth would be inside the box.
As most of you OGs know, this is all we had back in the day. It was just a box, maybe some hangers, or a piece of metal just to powder coat or paint your stuff or parts. But hey, we make it happen. And our VTEC solenoid is nice and painted, thanks to Tay Tay.
Do you even know what that means?
Driver controller. Do another one and just put passenger controller. Cause I gotta reuse some of the stuff anyway. Okay. And then these bolts will go in there. You guys do what I do. Thanks Taylor for the heart, but I like to label my stuff so when I put everything back together, if I need a certain bolt, I know where it's at and what it's labeled. And we're all done for the day, taking this thing apart. That's gonna go to powder coating in about a week. I got some other stuff I want to take care of. And then this bad boy, I might even paint as well, just because I already painted the block and I want them to match. So I might just take this whole thing off and powder coat it, or paint it. But it's all bare. So next time you guys see this, it's gonna go get a valve job. All the valve trains are gonna be put in. VTEC solenoid goes here. I still gotta get, I'm not running a distributor, I'm running the AEM setup from Rywire. And then just cams and cam gears.
Wait, this is now.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification at the end. You know, we're just trying to get some stuff done. The main part was getting the head done, or getting the head back. We got it back. Subframe's taken apart, and some other parts are gonna start coming in. Taylor, thank you for your help, and we will see you guys on the next one. Until then, peace. She interrupted my